From cradle to confessional.
This is Messy Since Birth.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Amalia.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, twin. Later.
I'm good. How you doing? I got a little
Can't
tickle in my
complain.
throat. I got a little tickle
Darling,
in
what's
my
going
throat.
on? What's going on, darling?
I need
Just
to
a
take
little
swig of
tickle.
water. Just a little
Go
tickle.
ahead. And then we'll get into our mess of the week. You guys, this week has been epic. Not really, but kinda. I'm excited to hear your mess.
Okay.
Because
Now that I feel refreshed,
yes.
my mess. Did you get the other Instagram that I sent you of that fake doctor, Cheyenne
And
Bryant? Do you know who
here's
she
the thing
is?
about her. I only heard about her because of this drama with her being a fake doctor, but yet everybody believes she was a real doctor for a long time.
Okay, so my mess of the week. There is a trend going around on TikTok and Instagram where people are
And
sitting...
Facebook.
What's that? What's that? I don't know her. I'm not familiar. People are sitting down for their Netflix documentaries and they're telling us what their documentary is going to be about. What would yours be about?
I just feel like I'm not that interesting. like what would it actually be? Like, oh my God, what would it be about?
Mine would be about my love for laying down and going to sleep.
Oh, that's a good being in the bed.
Yes.
I guess mine would be about the U.S. immigration system and stupid lawyers.
Ooh, that's a good
incompetent.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's probably what mine would be about.
So, Doctor.
Right, heavy on the quotations.
Dr. Cheyenne
Dr. Steve.
Bryant. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant would be about her getting her doctorate.
Okay, I saw the video and I'm like, babe, you could literally buy a doctorate robe on Amazon.
That's what she did. And that's what she did. That's exactly what she did.
Because I'm not going to lie, it looked a little bit too fresh. Do you know what I mean?
No, yes, I know exactly what you mean. So Cheyenne Bryant is a liar. She is allegedly, she's a doctor.
Of what?
So she
Nothing.
was originally on Teen Mom. I know.
And is Dr. Drew even a real doctor? Now that she wanted to be on Teen Mom and stuff?
Oh, that's a good question. He is, right?
Who knows? They hired Dr. Cheyenne, so...
Right. With no credentials.
Crazy.
So she was originally on Teen Mom, like one of those newer versions of Teen Mom.
Okay.
So she was on there, and then she just got... Oh, I think she was on Basketball Wives, too. And so she's just popping out here on social media. I am not familiar with her from either one of those shows. I saw her... Cam Newton did a sit-down interview with her for his podcast, and that's how I became
aware
to know who Cheyenne Bryant was, because he was on his podcast talking stupid ass shit, and she corrected him on that. But then it came out that she was not a doctor and she is a loser. Okay, so the other loser is Amanda Seales.
I'm really disappointed in her as a fellow Grenadian. Like, girl, are you good?
She's never been good. Okay. So Amanda Seales goes and gets this raggedy ass blonde wig, throws it on her head.
She was pissed and she needed to film immediately. That's what that showed me. I said, "Oh, you couldn't wait, babe."
And taps into her role as Tiffany Dubois from Insecure and goes and sits down, and this is Tiffany's documentary, Netflix documentary about how she was left off of the Insecure tour.
You don't get to to cuss out your boss and talk shit heavily about your boss and then expect to be invited to anything. The contract is up.
Up. It's done. It's run its course. So yeah, those two women, this was a funny trend. And then these two
Ruined it.
losers kind of just ruined it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, at a certain point, things need to like be done. I don't want to go into next week seeing it. It was fun for the week, fun for the weekend,
Right.
but y'all messed it up. Y'all messed it up because you're a liar about your credentials. Number
Right.
one. And number two, Amanda Seales, like Amalia said, you just don't get to cuss out the head bitch in charge and
Right.
think that you're gonna see another day with the cast of Insecure.
But that's crazy to me is like e- w- the audacity of it all. Like she really thought, okay, I'm going to go on here. I'm going to badmouth Issa. Even though no Tino shade, I didn't know Amanda Seales before Insecure. And I'm sure she was doing stuff before Insecure, but how would I know? And you're going to badmouth her. And now you're like, help me out, please. Like, no,
No, no,
get a grip, hun.
no. So yeah, that's my mess. My mess is also still what's up with Mitch McConnell?
Did you see my story that I posted?
Uh-huh.
Right. So that
Uh-huh.
man has been out of office for more time than mothers get on maternity leave. So I said, did he file his short term disability and his FMLA to be out that
FMLA.
long? He has
I
about 6 more weeks until he can be fired without cause.
what are they hiding from us?
Uncle at Bernie. Not Uncle at Bernie's. Weekend
Weekend
at
at
Bernie's.
Bernie's.
um, that man is deceased. And it doesn't matter how many AI photos. You know what? This government is just, it's crazy. They want to keep people alive. They kept that woman alive and kept her decomposing body and baby alive
Yep.
just because they could do it. They keeping this man alive to keep his spot taken. I mean, hell, if the information about Lindsey Graham didn't get out, he would still be alive. So I
Yeah.
don't know who leaked that. They probably got fired
Yeah.
for that.
Oh my gosh. What's your mess of the week?
I have a couple. My first mess is that Sam Neill was not supposed to be the third person dead in this roundup. Okay. I've really been going through it. I love Jurassic Park. And yeah, I think I'm gonna install the VHS to the TV this weekend
Hmm.
and watch it because I cannot find it on any streaming networks.
Really?
I can't. But then I'm like, ooh, how's it gonna look on the TV?
It'll look fine.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. So I think I may do that. All right. But then my real mess of the weeks. So, I told you I went to go see the Odyssey.
Mhm.
And okay, it's still opening weekend on Monday because it came out on Friday.
Mhm.
Why is the movie theater not fully staffed right now?
Mm.
I just feel like there should never be a line at the movie theater. At the concession stand, why is there a line? There needs to be more than 2 people open, especially for an opening weekend of a Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
So
The biggest
that
movie
irritated me.
the biggest movie of the year and y'all don't have people working?
Right, and you know what? I'm also like, so does that mean when Avengers Doomsday comes out, y'all are just gonna be understaffed? Because 'Cause don't piss me off. I love a Marvel movie.
Are you gonna go see Spider-Man?
I feel like I'm not gonna go see it in the movie theater. I don't like Spider-Man enough to do that. But I'll wait until it comes out on Disney Plus because I'm hoping it comes out before Doomsday, or else I'll have to back alley it, something like that. I'm just so excited. But the thing is, they were like, "Oh, you have a lot to catch up on." I'm not watching X-Men. I can't get into X-Men. I'm sorry. I
Mm,
only like the ones with Michael Fassbender, and that was like the first two that I've
yeah.
ever really watched.
Yeah, I haven't seen an X-Men movie in a long
Yeah,
time.
and it's not. Yeah, so no. Okay. And then my second mess of the week is people who don't pick their feet up when they walk.
Oh gosh, I hate that. As an adult, why are you
I
sliding your feet across the floor?
Right. I was at the doctor's office today. That's all it was. Is there something going on? Pick your feet up. And like, have they not been corrected throughout their whole life to just be, and are you not embarrassed? You're making noise. You, you are the one making noise. Shame needs to
That
come back.
that is what was that TikTok that I sent you the other day about people who were neglected as children?
Yes,
That's
the deodorant one. You're so right.
yes,
Child
that is
neglect.
child neglect.
You're
Because
so right.
why, as an adult, are you sliding your feet across the floor? Pick your
Right.
feet up.
Or people who talk with food in their mouth. You
Ooh,
were neglected.
oof.
Cause what parent can look at a child and I'm like, can you stop talking or put your hand over your mouth? Nobody wants to see that.
Put your hand over your mouth. Ugh, that one about the deodorant sent me
I've
because
never
I never, I never
thought about
thought
it
about
like
that.
that.
I never thought about it like that.
That's wild.
But yeah, that's child neglect.
Mhm.
If you're sliding your feet, no one, your parent, no adult in your life ever looked at you and said, "Why are you sliding your feet? Pick your feet up."
Right. Or like a teacher.
Right. Pick your feet up.
And for those type of people, you should not be allowed to wear backless shoes. No. You must wear an orthopedic something. But even then, like these kids in the Crocs, I'm like, oh my
Ugh.
God.
I don't understand how people just let their kids just wear Crocs and only Crocs.
Because they're lazy. I don't give a damn. You can argue with me all
No,
day long about this.
seriously.
You're
Seriously.
lazy. If all your kids wear is sweatpants and Crocs, you're lazy because you don't want to take the time to teach them how to
Teach them how
dress
to dress
and how
or
to
to
tie their
tie to their
shoes.
shoes.
And that there was an article about it.
Okay.
There is literally a learning and literacy crisis as well as a shoe tying crisis. Do you know the amount of stress I was under to get this girl to tie her shoes? I said, "Oh my God, if I can't even do that, I failed." She can tie her shoes. But like, that was scary to me.
But there's no reason why kids don't know how to tie their shoes. You're sending your child to school in Crocs every day.
You should see what these kids wear to school.
Unacceptable.
And
Unacceptable.
I don't get it. I like, w- I don't, a timeline shift because I just feel like our parents were like, you go to school looking presentable.
Mhm.
Do you
Yep.
know how I had to beg and beg to wear sweatpants to school?
Oh my
I
gosh.
had to beg.
beg.
And then I couldn't, so I had changed in the bathroom.
Right, because
Like
my mom, I wanted to wear slides to school because you remember the Adidasage
yes.
were the thing?
Yes.
The
Yes.
Adidasage were the thing. You wore those with socks. I wanted to be that
And
person.
your baggy black sweatpants
Yep.
and a cute little tight top
Nope.
to show off the
Never.
body.
It was never happening. That lady
No.
said no.
And then I don't even know how we were allowed to wear yoga pants. That,
Oh my
for some
gosh.
reason, could pass. But yeah, the sweatpants, she said, no, 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 no,
No.
no, 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 no.
No, absolutely not. It was not
And
a
as a
thing.
kid, I was pissed. But as an adult, I understand. Because, like, she'll wear a sweat suit. So
Right.
matching top, matching bottom, cute sneakers. You not wearing those nasty black Walmart baggy sweatpants with a string hanging out. Just you're not doing that. I
It
can't
needs
believe
to
we
be
wore
it needs
that.
to be a set.
A set, a cohort. Right. Wow.
Yeah. So no,
Timeline shift.
I do not I don't get the Crocs. I don't get it. It's
And are
quite
they even
gross to me.
comfortable?
That's what I be trying to figure out. Do you I don't own Crocs.
I don't either. She has a pair for like water sports.
Nope, I don't own them. Marked safe from owning Crocs.
Thank God.
I would
Like
never. I would never
never. Because we're
wear
not
a
a
Croc.
nurse.
I'm not a nurse. So let me say this though. Back before Crocs were like a big thing, I
Mm-hmm.
did have a pair. I had a pair of pink. I don't even think they were Crocs, but they look like it. This was
Okay.
probably when I was in like 6th grade, and I
Yeah.
only wore them in the house. I never
Okay.
left the house in these shoes.
Those were your house shoes. You
They
would
were a
never be in
house
public.
shoe. I was never going outside in these shoes. So to see people just walking around with Crocs on, it's quite disturbing.
And
I
it's
hate
like with
it.
all the giblets on it. Grow
Ugh,
up.
gross. Grow up. Seriously. Why are you
Yeah,
wearing
you know what?
Crocs?
I
You're
am
in your
classist. I don't give a damn.
Don't give a damn.
There will
I will
never be a
wear
day.
a Nike slide before I wear a Croc, okay?
I like my little Birkenstocks. That's enough for me. Me wearing Crocs? Good night.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear a
Mm-mm.
Croc. No. Yeah. And the Nike slides that I have, they're platforms. So, like, let's
Send me a
be
picture
for
because
real.
I've never seen something like that. What do you mean a platform?
Let me see.
Like
It's
a heel?
it's like I don't know
To
how to
make your calves
describe it.
pop.
My kinkles pop.
Stop. It's just water retention.
No, it's just kinkles. They're called
Yeah,
I
I
think
want
they're
to see
like
these.
Nike Calm Elevation slides.
Okay.
You can look them up.
Here they go. So they're,
It
oh,
That's
these
my
are
go-to shoe.
cute.
Right?
These are cute. Okay. Like I have an outfit in my head with this. This is really cute. But I don't do slides. The man and
That's
his daughter, that's their thing.
that one I love. Um, I don't have Birkenstocks, but like I have Coach Birkenstocks.
Okay. No, no, like I can't wear the real ones because I'm flat-footed.
Yeah.
So it will literally turn my foot black and blue
Need
from
some
bruising.
you need a lift.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
I was gonna get
but
the surgery.
no to Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
And any adults out there training your kids to wear Crocs, cut it out. It needs to
Neglectful.
end. That is child neglect.
Yeah.
I'm
Unless they're going
calling
to like a sport.
CPS.
Yeah.
I'm calling the
That's
people on
like
y'all. Wow.
yeah.
Interesting. All right, next.
Sickening. Part 2. Okay. So, usually this is a 90-day fiancé segment. We are going to talk about that. However, Peacock just, I don't know if they bought the rights. I don't know what happened, but Real Housewives of London is on Peacock. I think it comes out every Wednesday. So they're trying to like, anyway, I wish I just would have put all the episodes out at once because I was sat. And like I was telling Allie earlier, OC, you better watch out.
Mm.
Imagine if they canceled Orange County and brought in London and Miami and brought back Dubai. Oh, so Andy, if you're listening, it's time to put a pause on the OC and back London, Miami, and Dubai. Because this first episode was amazing.
Can you tell us
Um,
who's on there? You don't know
no,
these people? Okay.
I mean, okay, so there, I think I know their names. There's Juliet, there's Caroline, there's Panthea, Nessie. Ooh, look at me go. And the Jamaican woman. I'm so mad I don't remember her name. Um, yeah, but that's like the core group. And then we get cameos from Caroline from Dubai, because she was on the OG Ladies of
Ladies of
London.
London.
We get
Mhm.
another Ladies of London, Juliet. And then the cameo of all cameos, Miss Dorinda Medley. I said,
Whoa.
this franchise is, yeah. When I saw Dorinda, I said, oh baby. This is gonna be
Interesting.
good. And I mean, right off the bat, there's already drama. So
Period.
love it. Love it, love it. Um, but let's get to 90 Day Fiance. Y'all, y'all know I fast forward certain people because they're gross to me. So let's start with Shay and Annabelle, the man in Kentucky and the Filipino woman. I just know his breath stinks. Like last episode, he had that big little kegger, and now he's waking up with a hangover. And she's pretty much like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I told you to only drink 5 or 6 beers. It looks like he stinks. Like, yuck. So, anyway, they have to go to church. And I'm assuming that Annabelle is used to kind of like a Catholic church where like you go in, you pray, you take your communion, you do whatever, and you leave. It's not one of these new age churches where it's a rock show and then it's a this and a that and a I'm with her on that. I don't like that. I don't like those type of churches.
Me either.
I want to go in, do what I need to do, say my prayers, and go home and eat breakfast or go home and eat lunch. Like all that new age is it's just not for me. So anyway, the daughter, who is for some reason obsessed with the daddy, is like, oh, well, I didn't really like that. If the wedding was tomorrow, I would absolutely not go. Well, who invited you anyway? Girl, go on and get. So yeah. Let's move on to Marissa and Edward. So this is the woman in Pennsylvania who is looks older than her mom, and the Dominican man. Once again, if these women wanted something to control, they could have easily got a pet. I don't know what this obsession is with these American women going to different countries, kidnapping these men, and then treating them like one of their kids. It needs to be stopped. So they're getting ready to go to a party. And he comes and he's like, okay, like, how's this outfit? She's so goddamn controlling. She's like, oh, I don't like it. It's too monochromatic. Like, I want you to match me. Da, da, da. So anyway, he goes to changes his outfit and it's good. But the way that she speaks to him is like he is really slow.
Mhm.
And I don't like that. So anyway, they get to the party and she's like, and before they walk in, she's like grilling him, like, don't do this, don't do that, don't talk about that, da 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 da. And he's like, all right, like, damn, I get it. So then she sits down with her friends, and in a confessional, she's pretty much like, yeah, Edward and I are not um compatible intellectually. So you mean to tell me, after paying all those legal fees, filling out all that stuff for the K1 visa, you just figuring this out now? Did you guys not speak when this was going on? Like, I don't get it. And then in the same breath, she's like, I have these expectations for myself. Her and her friends are talking about this. Like, you have these expectations for yourself. You're so strong. You're this, you're that. You know, obviously not, girl. You ended up in the Dominican Republic messing around with hotel staff. And you
Mm,
telling me you got some high standards and high expectations? Girl,
mm.
shut up. And here's the thing. If you want to go on vacation and have a vacation fling, you can absolutely do that. But for me, your friends don't really give a damn about you. Because at your big age, if I went on a girl trip with you and now you're talking about bringing this hotel man back to the United States,
Yeah, I'm
we're going to have a
questioning
conversation.
what's wrong with you. What's
Right.
happening? What are we doing
Because,
here?
and here's the thing, I am going to be ageist. I am going to be ageist. You're over 40 with 2 kids and you got a good career, and you're bringing this man to the US for what? Since you got these high standards and all this. And essentially, at the end of the day, what she's saying is his pockets can't match hers. She's essentially embarrassed when they hang around her friends because all of her friends are successful.
Mm.
It's very like 7-figure, you know,
Dang,
that's what
what
it
these
is.
people do? What do they do?
Right. Like investment bankers and financial
Oh,
advisors, this and that. Just say that you're embarrassed. But at the end of the day, like, you should have known that. It's not a secret that Edward worked at the hotel.
that's like um why can't I think of her name? Miss Rhode Island. I'm not doing anything with the butler.
Right.
I'm
Because
not
that's
doing
crazy.
anything with a 26-year-old hotel server.
And no, here's the thing. If I'm on vacation and I'm a divorcee, my kids are taken care of. If I want to mess around with hotel staff, I will do that. But when I depart, I'm never seeing you again. And
No,
we're going to keep it at that.
that is
I
crazy. Come back to my house. Come back.
come back and be a stepdad.
This is not how Stella got her groove back, baby.
It's not. I'm just like, you know what she needs to do? She needs to stay single and get on adamandeve.com and shut the hell up. Like, for her, I don't know who's gonna, you know what? And this is a track record. Because her first husband, he said, I felt like I was never good enough. So now why are you going to date hotel staff? If you
No,
divorce this man because he couldn't match your pockets, why are you getting a visa for this other man who is coming from a country that is completely different from the United States
that is
economically?
so weird.
When I tell you these women kidnap these international men, I mean it.
Whew. Ciao.
Yeah. So she has pissed me off. And then next episode is pretty much where she tells him, like, yeah, so you pretty much are stupid as a rock. And I don't see myself marrying someone like you. Like, how embarrassing for Edward. I would never forgive her.
Ever.
Like, you're
Never, ever,
calling
ever.
me dumb as bricks, and that's why we can't be together. I think she's a stupid one.
Oh, for sure. For
Like,
sure.
please. And then all her friends sitting there crying, this is not the Marissa we know. You guys went on the trip to Dominican Republic with her and egged her on this foolishness. And here's the thing, they're all happily married. And this is the thing with married women, we need to get it together. That's not fair for your single friends. They are
At
all
all.
maybe not happily married, but they're all married. So them watching you make a fool out of yourself, they don't give a damn because they are going home to their husband tonight while you go cry yourself to sleep because you felt like you made a mistake.
That is
And they should have
crazy.
said, don't do it. But yeah, let's move on to Mito and Debbie. This is that one of the girls from Egypt. And the thing with him is he is so terrifying yet impressive at the same time. Because like the amount of delusion he has is akin to J-Lo. Like they both really
Mm,
think they are the bee's knees.
talented. Mm,
But like J-Lo has gotten so far with that delusion. So I'm like, Mito, I don't know. It could work out for you.
mhm.
Anyway, Debbie thinks things are on a good note because they haven't been fighting. They've been talking. And so she wants to take him to a little chapel so they can look at the venue that she wants to get married in. Well, child, they go on the tour and everything, and Debbie's like, "So what do you think about it?" And this man is like, "Yeah, I think it's time for me to go back to my country." What?
What?
So Debbie says that the whole time he's been here in the United States, he has not talked about the wedding once. All he has talked about is taking acting classes and getting an agent and finding his way to Los Angeles. Um,
What?
yeah. So she's acting all surprised, like, "Oh, I can't believe it." Like, girl, come on. And my question is, oh, how does he think he's going to stay in the US? How does he think he's going to make it to California with the expired K-1 visa? And that's the thing for like K-1 visas. I don't know if you can change your status. I don't think you can just change your status and get a green card.
Mm.
So you got a month left in the US. And you know what? I'm shallow. If you want to be an actor so bad, marry her, get your green card, and just run away to California. Like Muhammad did to that girl in Ohio.
Yeah. I can't
So
remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Danielle Jabali. Like, so yeah,
That's crazy.
I, something's going on with Debbie and her brain.
That is so crazy.
And he's like, I haven't been able to find myself here. I haven't found myself. You were here to marry me. What do you mean find
Yeah,
yourself?
you didn't
Because you
come
can be
here.
openly gay?
Shut up. With your yoga
Like,
pants, with your yoga leggings,
and the platform shoes and
and
the
and your platforms.
I guess you could find yourself, I guess.
That
It
is so funny.
is. And then last thing, let's get to Katie, the drunk blinker. Her being religious was a plot twist that I could have never seen coming. So she is raised Lutheran. She is very headstrong about raising her children as Lutheran and going to church every once in a while, which is fine. However, I don't understand how you're religious. Like, I I just, you're a drunk adulterer. How
Mm-mm.
do you get to be religious? Do you know? Like, you literally make out with anything that has some heat source. And you're telling Josh, "Oh, it's a deal breaker if my kids aren't raised Lutheran." Clearly, that didn't work for you. So, uh, yeah. So anyway, they go home to see her family. Her poor parents. She has been putting them through it for a long time. Like she sits down and she's talking to the mom and she's like, "Yeah, I did my birthday and I made out with everybody." And the mom is just kind of like disgusted. She's like, "I'm really disappointed in you." And then the mom brings up a point of, "You need to stop doing this because you are going to hurt somebody." And Katie goes like, "What? Like murder?" And the mom is like, "No, like
No.
spiritually." And so for me, I said spiritually
What's
meant
crazy
sexual
in your
assault
head? What's crazy in your head that you immediately jump to murder?
because I don't think she sees what she's doing as being a predator. If this was a man doing that, oh, he would have been castrated. It's very predatory. Like, you are so drunk, you're forcing yourself on these men. Yes, your mom, I wish the mom didn't sugarcoat it and would have been like, you're going to, be charged with sexual harassment if you don't stop one of these days. But yeah, hurting someone spiritually, for sure. Um, so I'm interested to see how the dynamic is with Josh and the family, because he said he's not religious at all. He's one of those people who's like, I am not going to bring my kids to church because I think it's up to them to find religion. So how
Mhm.
and this is my question. How? Do you think one day they're just going to say, I'm going to be a Muslim, or like I'm going to practice Judaism after a life of being raised in an agnostic household? I think that's always my question is I, I don't know, cuz I'm of the we'll go to church. If you have friends who practice Islam, you could go to their mosque and see what that's about. If you have friends who are Jewish, you can go to the temple and see what that's about. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll we'll see how this keeps going. We are back on the Scottish foothills for this recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all,
Y'all,
you know, I'm about ready
for this season to
for
be
this.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's picked up, but I'm kind of over it. So we leave off, or we pick up with Kelly and Shamia in the van, and all I can think when I look at Kelly is, you spending all this money on designer clothes, yet your titties are practically out of the outfit, and it makes you
Every
look so
time.
gaudy and
Every
trashy.
time.
So like, you
Every
wearing those
single
brand names
time. It's
was
disgusting.
it is. Your areola is about to pop out.
What do you
These
what do you think the people in Scotland are thinking when they see little Miss Kelly walk
They probably
by?
think everything's fake. Like, all of
Yeah.
her clothes are fake, because to me, quiet luxury is, you would never have big bazonkas like that just hanging out. I don't care. Call me what you want.
Which is
It just does not fit.
I'm always like confused when it comes to like her, Shamia, with all of them because they all have these manufactured bodies
Mhm.
and these brands that they're wearing are European brands.
Right.
And they're not European brands are not making clothing for your BBLs.
So what they have to I'm assuming what they have to do is buy, like, 1 to 2 sizes bigger and literally go to a tailor. What a waste of money.
Mm,
Imagine if you just kept your normal, regular body.
yeah. Mm, couldn't
Um,
be me. A hot ass mess.
yeah, so Shamia's in the van, and she's like, "Portia will never find another friend like me." I think that's the point. Nobody wants a friend
Wants
like
a friend
you.
like you.
Why would I want a friend who I'm so close to, who I tell everything to turn back around and throw it in my face? Also, I'm gonna skip because this has to do with this part, but the girls separate and they go to the cemeteries. Or so one goes to the spa, the other one goes to the cemetery. So in this group, it's Cynthia, Shamia, Phaedra, and Kelly. And what Shamia says is that she was literally waiting for an opportunity to throw this bomb at Portia. That's weird to me.
Very.
So, and then to like throw it, hide her hands, and then act like the victim. You literally just admitted that this was premeditated.
Yeah.
It's not like it was the heat of the moment and rah rah rah. you said, "Oh, I'm gonna do it right now."
Mhm.
And good on Portia for not reacting the way that she normally would. There
Right.
must be something in her contract that she
Um,
can't.
why was everyone so surprised that they got up and left the club once Shamia got there?
That part. And that was her thing too. Shamia was like, "Yeah, that was kinda messed up." What was
No,
messed
it
up?
wasn't.
You're
There was
weird. Why would
there's
I wa
no
We're having a
there's
good
no you
time.
we were having a good time, and then you took it to hell with
Mhm,
the comments that
mhm.
you made about my mama. So why
Right,
would I stay to continue
right.
partying? I'm leaving.
Exactly, especially and that's the thing, I feel like Shamia came in there thinking like, "Oh, like the grand dame is here, da, da, da." Peace out, girl.
Bye.
Like, you're weird.
Because it was so weird. Like, okay, they get out of the car and
Mhm,
she's still like mellow, I guess, and just, as soon as she
mhm.
walked into the club and she's like dancing, I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is scary.
It's
She's
because maybe she thought
possessed."
the cameras were cut. I don't like that literally victim mentality, and Pinky and Kay are starting to pick up on it. I mean, Kay, y she's not picking up on much, but this time what she's picking up is correct, that Shamia is a weirdo and is honestly the issue.
If you are in a club in Scotland and you hear K Michelle's VSOP come on in the club, what are your thoughts? My thoughts,
Mm,
I'm gonna be in my section like, "Why are we listening to K Michelle? Turn it down. Can y'all please turn this music
oh,
down?"
I told you, I only know 2 of her songs, and one of those I do enjoy, so I would've been screaming that song, but after that, playing everybody else's song,
I'm leaving.
cut it out.
I'm Portia at this point. I'm
Right.
walking out of the club because y'all ain't gonna have me up in here listening to Drew Sidor, Shamia Morton
And
in
that's why I'm glad
my
everybody left.
I'm out. I'm not listening
Never
to Shamia. Bye.
and not to be rude, Drew, I've when Kay was talking about these delusional women and this and that, I thought it was just a monologue. I didn't think she was introducing a real song. So, yeah, and Joy was growing on me, but I still don't like her that much.
I still I still
Um,
like Drew.
oh, that it's okay to like Drew. Um, okay, so what else? Oh, it's Phaedra's birthday.
Phaedra's
So
birthday.
Portia puts together a nice dinner, and the gift that she gives Phaedra is a certificate that she is an actual real lady of the Glen, which I thought was cute.
Where did she get that from?
I think you can just buy them. Like they're
Okay.
actually like certified, so you technically you are a lady. Like you can get a star named after you. You
Okay.
know, it's that type of thing.
Oh, okay.
And here goes this loser, Shamia, talking about really? Can I even Google Phaedra Lady of the Glen? Bitch, can we even Google your IMDb? Can we even Google your acting career? Can we even Google your alleged Grenadian rum? Shut up. The only thing we can Google is that you're a loser.
A loser and a hater
That
because
that part.
you're being a certified hater because
It's so weird.
I mean, I don't understand the hateration of it all. Like you think that at any point, do you really think that you and Portia are ever going to be friends again? So why
Never.
are you hating on this girl getting this certificate?
Right. But I think the thing for me is like you're really not happy at home. Like the way
Mm,
that you're acting shows me that you hate your life.
mm.
Because I imagine, okay, yes, one of my kids has a disability, but I still have 2 kids. I'm married to this rich man. I live in this big estate. I literally what did she say? My biggest worry is waking up in time to get chicken biscuits from Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A.
and you're telling me I'm not happy with that life is crazy. If I had that
Ugh,
life, I would never have any drama because, like, why? I
I'm
actually love my life.
I love my life. I love my mansion. I love my elevator to my
Right.
downstairs living room. I'm not complaining about anything.
Right. I may not love my husband, but he provides a life that I love. So,
One of my favorite moments from this episode is when Portia was sitting down and she was on the phone with Lauren, and she
mhm.
was telling Lauren about what happened at dinner the night before. And she goes, "Let's be for real. We know Shamia Daddy ain't never had no teeth in his mouth."
And see, like, you wanna take it there, let's take it there. Because everything is. Because 'cause I'm like,
That
"Wait, what the
mess
hell does that
was
mean?"
funny to me. I was key. Okay,
And
so,
go ahead.
uh, the other funny moment is they went to the cemetery, and
Mhm.
now Phaedra is all hugged up on this man.
He wasn't bad looking, but his ears took it out for me. I said, "Okay, like, you ruining it."
I'm like, "Phaedra, give this man some space, please."
She's a space invader.
Yes, very much so. So at the dinner, at her birthday dinner, and they're talking about the cemetery and
Mhm.
how fun of a day it was. Here goes K Michelle.
You see, this is personality B.
Every time we sit down for a group dinner, seems like there's always tears from one person.
Yeah. And this time, will I give her slack? Because how did we even get to the conversation?
Be-
No, I'm not gonna give her
no,
slack.
you're not.
Because we're
No.
talking about a cemetery, and here she goes, "When I have my BBL."
Yeah.
What?
Because Phaedra said she likes to do cemetery tours because
Yes.
she likes to know who's buried there, and
Yeah.
she said this is fun for her, and
Yeah. It's part of her job, kind
it's
of.
part of her job. She likes the thoughts of afterlife. And then K Michelle's like, "Oh no, because I just think about how good it is that I'm still here because I was on my deathbed. My mama was trying to figure out if her daughter was gonna live or not."
And here's the thing. I would have been so compelled to reach out and give hugs and kisses if this came from us talking about plastic surgery or talking about our botched plastic surgery. We are talking about a graveyard tour.
She always just takes things too far.
I think that's and I hate that I'm laughing, but it's really like because I was watching it, right? And I'm like, "Wait, why is she crying like that? Weren't we just talking about a graveyard tour?" And then at the end of it, Phaedra's like, "No, I get it. Like, I'm a little bit weird." And Kay's like, "Yeah,
And
I
then,
just
like,
can't do that."
Drew got up from the table
Okay, I understand Drew and Angela getting up because like
because
they just buried their
their parents.
and
Right,
they have not gone to see them because
right.
of
Okay, I couldn't
right.
remember. I was like,
See that, and you know what? Even maybe Kay could have thrown in a lie, like my mom had to start planning my funeral, and that's why.
you
But
said
like,
throw in a lie.
yeah, to make it make sense, because it was just very odd.
I I didn't like it. Did anything else happen?
We did not see a lot of Pinky, and what we
Thank
did see was
God.
very quick.
Thank God.
Well, that's a lie. She was in a lot of confessionals, but like in the filming scenes.
I think when they show her, my brain just mutes her. It's like an
Because
automatic
we
mute
don't know
button.
what she's talking usually it's about her finances, like, who gives a damn?
It's literally just an automatic mute button goes off in my head, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm not here.
And right.
I don't know what's happening. I just see you on my screen."
Well, that was it. I mean, they're going back to Atlanta. Um,
And now that we've done the trip, the show should almost be over, right?
hey, what? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. What episode are we on? Let's
I
see.
have no clue.
RHOA. Okay, we're on episode 15. So how many freaking episodes? If we're going based off of last year, we're almost there. Because they only had 17 episodes last year. And then 15 was 16 episodes. Okay, we're almost there.
In other housewives news, uh, Angie and Sean
Mm,
are on the track
separated.
for divorce,
Mm-hmm.
and Whitney and Justin are also.
Which, are we surprised?
No,
Right. I mean, to me, I I don't
I
know.
think I'm more surprised about Angie and Sean, but Whitney and Justin, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. Well, am I surprised about Sean and Angie? Like, looking back when I watched them together, I don't know. It's not very surprising. It is surprising because of how long they've been together and how she rode for him at dawn when Monica had brought up those rumors. But now I'm like, oh, she was bringing up those rumors because could they allegedly be true?
I don't think so.
I don't know. It's so random.
It is. It's very random.
So we'll hear about this at the reunion. You know what? Bronwyn started it. They probably saw Bronwyn living her life. And they said, you know what?
Right?
Let me go ahead and cut the ties.
Right? Because Bronwyn is out here.
Mm-hmm. And Baby Gorgeous is so fake. She posted a picture of her and John together, essentially, saying like, "Oh, we're the only ones who are gonna make
Y'all's
it."
marriages are crumbling. Here's me and John.
And so did Meredith. Had something to say about it too. But I'm like, Meredith, you be hopped up on so many things. Like, you don't even know
But
what's going on.
also, Meredith, your relationship is on a teeter-totter all the time. So
Very odd. Very
please,
odd.
please do not go there.
Yeah. Oh, other housewife news. Real Housewives of New York. Okay. This season, oh, it looks good. I may have to eat my words.
Mm,
They got rid of the two boring people. I'm sorry, Uba and Bryn were boring. Got rid of them and brought in some new people. Carol Radswell is back, and she's like the main apple. Um, it looks good, so I need you to
really?
watch. Yeah,
Okay. I'll
it's
give it a watch.
but don't compare it to the old Roni. It'll
Okay.
just never be. It'll never be. It's a whole new series, so go into it knowing that.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I think that's it for Housewife. Oh, the OC. I'm just watching just to watch. I'm not gonna have
Okay.
updates because yeah,
The Ultimate Girls Trip is August 10th.
that was August 9th.
Thought it was August 10th. Hold on, hold on.
Damn.
Either
Ugh.
way, it's
Because I'm gonna be on a
August.
work trip and I need to make sure I have my energy for that. I'm so excited for that. What did they
It
say, like, over
is
80 housewives?
August 10th, yeah.
August 10th. Okay. Damn, that's the first day of my conference. Whatever. I'm gonna have to suck it up.
Is your conference in Atlanta this year? Are you gonna be getting hit by pennies?
You mean shot by pennies? No, I'm going to Louisville. I'm going to Kentucky.
Louisville,
Um,
Kentucky?
I really don't know what to expect.
Mm, me either. I've never been to Kentucky.
Do they even have good food? I don't know.
They have to, right?
I know it's like bourbon and baseball
I was
and
gonna
horse
say
racing.
they have to have, like, good barbecue.
Oh, wait, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Alright, next.
Because I'm like, that's all I know about Kentucky is C. Okay.
Ah, it's all or nothing. It's all or
Sorry.
nothing. There's no other way. It's all or nothing. It is all or nothing. It's all or nothing. So, we are in a new season of Married at First Sight.
Mhm.
I'm back to watching this show. Last year was my first year watching it again, and I've decided to go for another round. So
Did you
this
like
year,
last season though?
no.
Okay. Me either.
This year, we've removed all of our former experts. Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper, Pastor Cal, they're gone. And they've brought in these two new people. Sorry, I don't remember their names. So we're going to just call
We
them
don't need to.
the black man and the white woman because we don't know their names. So,
Yes.
um, yeah, this season already is off to a disappointing start. I don't know what the shift was for bringing in the new experts. Maybe they felt like they weren't having as much success as they wanted to with the previous experts. So they feel like this is going to be
Uh, I
something different,
mean,
but
yeah.
they're
Because
kind of not on the right track.
you don't think so?
And you do?
I think because here's the thing. I think Married at First Sight lost its spark after season 3.
No, absolutely not.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Why
Married
why
at
did I stop
first
watching it?
Married at First Sight lost its spark. I want to say it was around 2020.
Mm.
They were in Atlanta and there was this criminal of a human on there. His name was Chris, and he was just trash. We can even take it back to the Washington D.C. season when
Okay, yes.
there were
Yes.
two men on there, three men on there who should have never been on there. One of the
Okay.
guys ended up sleeping with the wife's bridesmaid, her best friend. The other lied about his profession and said he was a principal slash
Yes.
yoga teacher and he did not
Yes.
even have a job. And then there was another one on there who just wasn't even ready to be in a committed
Relationship.
marriage.
Okay, and see, that's when I think things went okay, so scratch that. Not season 3, but
No.
so that season okay, so that's when things went downhill because this is not an actual show about marriage. This is now a reality show that they
Yes.
just happen to get married. And I don't like that. You're putting someone in danger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
And we can still be like, we still have all of these beautiful success stories from Married at
mhm.
First Sight. We have
Yeah.
all these couples who are having babies.
Mhm.
Brianna and I can never think of her husband. They were from the Atlanta season. They're pregnant with baby number 3 right now. So there
This is the
were
mixed couple.
he's Dominican, I think. She's
Oh.
black and he's Dominican.
I feel like I saw this pop up somewhere and maybe I didn't know he was Dominican. Okay. But yeah, like they
So
do
this
have
is
success.
so we have success from the show, but it has gone downhill, and I would say that it was during pandemic time, and that's when I stopped watching it. I gave up.
Okay.
I couldn't do it anymore. So now I'm back in, and this season, the casting choices just were not right. So we'll get into it with the
Mhm.
couple that I least want to talk about. This is Nick and Courtney.
Let me pull up their photos.
Nick was
Oh, yes. The
Nick
perfect
was
match.
on a season of The Circle. I am a Circle girly down. I remember him vividly on The Circle, pissing
Mm.
me off. I did not like him. I got racial undertones from him.
Hmm.
And then I guess he moved on from The Circle and he went on The Perfect Match, and he's made his way around some
Yeah.
Netflix shows. And he is paired with um a 28-year-old
Courtney.
old by the name of Courtney, who looks like she's 48, and it's because
Oh my God,
she
she's 28.
she worships Donald Trump and
I could have
MAGA.
sworn she was 35.
Yeah, she looks old. She looks very
Wow.
old. So she's very adamant about being with someone who's conservative.
Mhm.
I don't want a liberal. I need someone who's conservative.
And that that for me, now that you bring up what you thought about Nick, it makes perfect sense. Because when the black man said, it's on a spectrum, and she was like, okay, well, like, give me an example. And he said, what about January 6th? And she said, what happened? And he was like, got it. No wonder they were paired up. Because she would have
Yeah.
not been with the Hispanic man. She wouldn't have been with
Oh
the black
no.
man.
Oh no. Mm-mm. No. So for you to sit on my television and say what happened on January 6th,
Hmm.
we know what you are. We know who
And
you
she
are.
was, how many years ago was that? 5? So she was 23.
Well, you know she was probably there, her and her daddy.
Yeah.
So I will find myself fast forwarding through their parts.
Okay.
I'm not gonna watch them. Um, yeah, gross. We then can move on to Tori and Felipe. Probably another couple that I will not be interested in
Okay.
watching. I don't like Felipe at all.
Eh, And
And this
like
is
I
what I
said,
mean by casting choices. Because at what point did they think that it was okay to bring Felipe on when he did not show up for his meetings with the
mhm,
experts? He showed up late. He hangs out in parties every night. Like, he has these patterns of I can just do whatever the fuck I want to do
mhm.
with no consequence to it. So why would you cast him to be on this show about a serious marriage?
And then his excuse was like, "Well, when I get married, it'll be, me and my wife will make the decision." But like, you're so set in your ways. If Tori was like, it's really giving Kyle and Amanda, except this time it's against Tori's, you know,
Yeah, I
she
don't.
she won't be able to change him.
He used to be overweight, and then I guess he
Did he
lost.
say that?
He did say that. He said
Oh,
he was
I
he
skipped.
said he was overweight and ugly, and now you're underweight and ugly. So
It's
I
I and this is the problem. You grew up with the complex, right?
mm,
So now you're on the other end with a different type of he like really feels like now his chance to like go out and do that.
yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, you still
Um,
got that big man mentality.
but then we have what's this kid's name? Aaron, I believe is his name.
The guy?
Adam. Adam. His name is
Ugh.
Adam, and he's matched with Marissa.
I like Marissa.
I like
Adam is
Marissa.
scary to me.
Yes.
He's too, um, uh, I don't even know the word.
Full of himself?
Full of himself, but also constricted. I don't know how to explain it. It's like he put himself in this box and he refuses to open the box and get out and like live life. He's like, yeah, he does all these water sports and all this and all that, but like, you still take yourself too seriously. Like with the
Yeah.
piano thing. I'm just warming up. I'm just warming up. Bro, it's a quick little talent show. Just do a quick little Beethoven, and that's it. You don't need to warm up. And then the
Why
whole,
why is it every chance he gets, he is putting his fingers on those keys?
I don't get it. Also, red flag, his family not being there. Talking about, I don't know where they are.
Weren't they, like, on vacation in another country or something?
Okay, is that not a red flag? Why can't we? Okay, maybe production. It just does not seem right. That shit does not
Okay,
seem right to me.
but the other red flag is he had been dating this girl,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and when
5 dates.
the black man expert asked him to call the woman to
Mm-hmm.
tell her that it was over because he was gonna be getting married,
On the show.
he's like, "No, I don't wanna do that."
Right. I'll just text her. It's not that serious.
No, it's that serious.
We went on 5 dates.
Or the fact that he's pompous. He
That's what it is.
I just do not he thinks his life is so grandiose, and
Yes.
when he was talking about his house,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this is the house that I picked out for myself, and it's on the water. I don't let people over here. I don't just let anybody over here.
Right.
Okay. Shut
It
up.
right. It's a lake house. And here's the thing, the only thing he has going for him is he's 6'5". Because your teeth are tiny, you have a very gummy smile, your personality seems like shit. Like you've been getting by being 6'5".
Literally. And he doesn't drink, and I
Which
can't believe
fine, but
I
he
can't
was very
believe she
judgy.
would send me this. I don't drink. That's gonna mess up. Do you know how much body mass that could mess up? I have the perfect body. He's so full of himself. I can't.
And that would have turned me off because it's one thing to not drink because you have a problem or you just don't like it or whatever. But like to sit there and be like, my body mass index. Like, just say you don't drink for health reasons. I don't really care.
Do
You
not
know?
care. I
But
don't
I will
care.
be drinking, so you could pick me up.
Right. If you were at the wedding as one of Marissa's friends, which friend would you be when he started playing the piano?
Were any of them rolling their eyes?
No, but there was one who was cracking the fuck up.
If I was drunk, probably like, oh my God, come on. And this is why, I don't like live music at a wedding. I want a DJ and I want some bass and some boom and I want to shake my butt. Get off the damn piano.
If I were there, sober, drunk, any of it, I'm crying because why are you playing 2 songs, sir? What are you doing?
And I
This
bet
is
they're
not what we
long.
signed up for. They were long. They were long. And then
Yeah.
then Marissa goes, when he comes and sits back down, she goes, "Well, that sucks. I don't really have any talents to show off."
And he's probably like, yeah, I know. Like, he's a freak.
He is. I don't like him.
No.
Um, then we have Caitlin and Devin. Devin is a rugby player who wants to find someone who is his Sydney Sweeney.
And that I said red flag. Because he said, y'all know how I've, maybe people don't. The thing with Sydney Sweeney is she is, and we'll talk offline.
You'll ruffle
When
some
she has
feathers.
makeup on, huh?
I said, "You're gonna ruffle some feathers."
Okay, fine, I'll say it. It's giving Disney Quasimodo in the face. So saying I want someone, but like she's not hideous, but there are eh, similarities. And when he said, I want a Sydney Sweeney with glimmering eyes, this is the problem with men. They always want these women who are wearing heavy makeup. Th-
Mm.
like, she doesn't
Well,
always look like that, you dingbat.
well, the wife, what's her name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin, her red flag was saying that she wanted someone who looked like Nick Bosa.
And he's problematic as well.
Yeah.
Correct?
Uh-huh.
So they're great for each other.
Perfect match. I don't really have anything on them. I don't really care.
They're going to be freaked out. That's what I could tell you. And that's
Um,
it.
Cameron and Michelle. Cameron,
Is he mixed with something?
white.
I don't know. That nose is giving ethnicity. That's the first thing I looked at. I said, "Hmm."
So Cameron has never been in a real long-term relationship.
And he's always blaming it on the woman, which is
Yes.
a red flag. You're 37 at your big age. It's always a woman's fault. You sure?
Do we think Michelle and Cameron are going to be a good match?
No, because I think when she tells him about her fertility issues, that's going to be like his
That's
out,
going to be his out.
which is not fair because she froze her eggs. So they could always do a surrogate or she could always try and carry. But it's to leave her and then go to someone else who maybe like it just ain't going to work. Now what? Like,
Okay.
but I think that's going to be a turning point, and I feel bad for her. Um, I wish she didn't have to say that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
she can
Um
still have kids.
yeah,
She may not be able to carry them. So I think
right. Then we have Nikki and Sean. Miss Nikki who had the lipstick on her cheek
and they just let it roll.
and they just let it roll. This man stood in front of this woman at the altar and did not once say, "Let me wipe your cheek." The
N-
freaking cameras are all around and nobody is like, "Let me wipe your cheek."
Okay, so for me, I wouldn't have said anything if I were him because I wouldn't want to embarrass her. But the friends and family who were with her before, y'all didn't want to say something. So
Like,
I'll give him a pass.
it was driving me crazy to watch this woman at the altar with all this lipstick on
Right.
her cheek. It was so bad. Um,
Um,
so they have gone viral on the interwebs
really?
because everyone's like, "You guys have to watch this," because of the moment when she walks down the aisle and says, "Isn't this where I'm supposed to meet my husband? Where is he?"
Shut up. Oh, I
Yeah.
skipped a lot of the wedding parts. So he was up there standing and she said that
Yeah, she was like, "I'm ready to meet my husband," or something like that, like, something along the lines of, "Where's my husband?"
in front of him. Was she being facetious?
I don't know. I thought that she was being very nice at first. I didn't see a problem with the way she talked to him. A lot of people online seem to not like the way she spoke to him.
I think it's because she actually has boundaries. And I think people are not used to women actually keeping their boundaries when it comes to men. Because men have this weird type of pushy thing where it's like, I'm just gonna keep going until she gives in.
Mm,
Like, he kept bringing up, like, sexual things and da da da, and she's pretty
yeah.
much like, "Okay, I've told you, ain't shit happening. I want
Yeah.
to build our relationship and be friends.
It was
So
kinda
you doing that?"
childish when he did the 69 joke. I'm
Right? Because
like,
I don't know you, and now we about to
"This
sleep in the
is
same bed. I'm scared.
you're a 40-something-year-old man. Why is this the joke that you're making?"
But that's why I told you I would not want to be paired with him because you have some weird I don't wanna judge anybody's, you know, sexual upbringing or whatever,
Oh, yeah, he
but
did say he
you
had a
got some stuff
weird
that you need to work on.
relationship
Yeah,
with sex. Yeah.
and part of it being super religious, I don't people who are super religious and feel a certain type of way about sex, I don't wanna be any no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that I I would like to see where this goes. I
it
could
looks like they do kiss eventually.
In the beginning, I saw it as, like, a potential good match, but then when he's kinda, like, self-sabotaging by just the things that he says.
Mhm, but I also think that she is disappointed in the match. So, like, no matter what, she's always gonna have one foot out. Do you know
Mhm,
what I mean?
mhm.
Because in the previews, it seems like, okay, like, they kiss and things look good, but then something shifts and she's just like, "Mm-mm." Like, "You're not hearing what I'm saying," and he's like, "You're not hearing what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the icing on the cake of this
Please, icing on
cast,
the tuna fish cake.
we have Mecca
Mhm.
and Beljolie.
That's what I think. Belle Jolie. Um, Mecca Amen. What the freak? Okay, whatever.
Well, his dad's name is Logic, so it's just a bunch of made up names
I not into this.
at all,
He, uh,
at all.
what were we saying? He's insecure,
Very.
and an insecure man. Mm-mm,
He's very
dangerous.
insecure. The fact that he is leaning on every single person in his life to
Hmm.
figure out, is it okay if she kisses me when we get to the altar? What if she doesn't kiss me when we get to the altar? Like,
Right,
why are these thoughts running through your head? You're just meeting this person.
but then at the wedding, he's like, "So what did y'all think? Was that okay for the kiss on the cheek, or was she being like?" I'm like, "She doesn't know you, and if she would have kissed you on the lips or something like
You
that,
would
then
have
you would
been
have called
calling
her
her
fast."
fast.
Yeah.
So they're doing all this talking about it. He's asking I think it's really his dad that does it for me first. I cannot
Hmm.
stand his bum ass daddy. And
Very
then
annoying.
Mecca comes second. I want to toss them both overboard. They need to go.
And then, what really, when I texted you, I said this man's getting on my nerves was the wedding speech.
Mhm.
Cut it out.
Mhm.
Like, just say you're happy for your son. Da 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 da. He finally landed on something. The whole, and then he did this, and then he did that. And then he
It
was on the women's team. Oh,
but,
and what's
like,
wrong with being on the women's team?
why are you sitting here embarrassing your son in front of a bunch of people he does not know?
Right.
And it's on TV, my guy.
His dad is maybe jealous. Maybe they have one of those relationships where it's like, do you know what I mean? I feel like that happens a lot with mothers and daughters, but maybe it's
Mhm.
happening with them. That weird dynamic.
It's quite sick. I'm so sick of it. I don't I don't like Mecca.
Mm-mm.
He's very much like a little boy who looks for validation from others.
Yeah. And then the whole, you know, sanitation work, because I remember that guy from Real Housewives. No, from the real world, Leroy. He worked in sanitation. He was a dump truck person. Um, but he made a lot of money. I didn't realize how much money sanitation workers make. But I think for me, cleaning a porta potty, that's something that, mm-mm. And it's so rude. She literally said, you know how she feels about cleanliness. I just can't imagine. Like, you have to take your clothes off in the garage or
Shut up.
outside. You have to go to a laundromat to do your laundry.
Well,
Mm-mm.
probably the company that he works for, they probably clean the uniforms for them.
How do you even clean a damn porta potty?
I don't know, and I don't wanna know.
I'm gonna look it up because,
It's okay. I don't wanna know.
oh, you know what? I was gonna say is I would be scared to marry someone at first sight just because you know how I feel about oral hygiene. Like, are we gonna brush our teeth together?
Yeah, we for sure are
Like,
gonna brush our teeth
are we gonna
together.
floss together?
Absolutely.
Because uh
My
you're not
m
kissing me.
I wanna do the Married at First Sight experience.
You, the applications are open.
For what city, though?
Let's see. I mean, do you really need to be? I guess you do have to be in the city. Okay, let's see. Let's see the upcoming. Oh, Charlotte.
That means I have to move to Charlotte, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
dream.
Charlotte. Legally
Uh,
single.
I've done the application once before.
Really?
Mhm.
No, hmm. August. So, oh,
Oh, like next month, like in a few weeks.
yeah, you would need to be available for production on the dates. So,
Yeah, I'm not.
August through October 2026.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not happening this season. But yeah, so I'm interested to see where this season takes us. I wish
Mm-hmm.
they would drop more episodes than just one or two a week. Give us
Oh, is that what they're doing?
yes.
Yeah, shows on streaming networks need to get back to just dropping the whole season at once.
Give it to me all at once.
Cuz look, when I lose interest, that's it. It's very hard to
That
get me pulled back in.
seriously.
So you're going to have to
Seriously.
remind me.
But other than that, I don't have anything else for this week. We're going to talk about Quarterback. Everybody go watch Quarterback.
Yes, cuz this season's good. I'm not going to lie, the
Mhm.
first two were not
Well, they had Kermit the Frog on the first one.
because he was a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this season's really good. I
It it is good.
yeah,
I like this lineup of quarterbacks that they
for
have.
sure.
Minus Joe Flacco.
It's just something about that Flacco, you know, down in Dundalk. Dundalk. I can't even do that. Sorry.
All right. So, if you don't have
That's
anything else,
it.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave ya. Bye.
Bye.
If you loved this week's mess, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe where you get your podcast.
Born messy, staying messy. Bye.